Hello everyone, my name is Chai, and welcome to the third episode of my hardcore series. In this episode, we're going to be doing some more building. I'd like to try and make a better food source. Currently we're eating pumpkins, but I'm barely getting enough pumpkins to get by. And we'll maybe also get some armor set up so I can feel less squishy. I currently have mostly iron armor except for a random pair of really good gold pants I found, and that'll break soon because of course it will. So we're going to want to get some diamonds this episode and maybe some enchanting if we're lucky. If any of that sounds interesting to you, please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. Let's get on with the video. Last episode, we built this little area for getting pumpkin pies to eat, but I'm not producing enough pumpkins to match the chicken output because the chickens output a lot of eggs. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a giant pumpkin. Inside of this pumpkin, we'll have a sugarcane farm and then also a pumpkin farm so that we can get a whole bunch of pumpkins and a whole bunch of sugar so we can continue eating pies. One of the resources I will need is acacia, which is a surprise. I don't like acacia because of its orangeness, but it'll be useful in this scenario because we're building a giant pumpkin. So hopefully I can go and locate the acacia forest that I found last episode that I forgot to mark the coordinates of. Hopefully it was in this direction, and we can pick up some acacia. I wish I was joking when I say that it took 15 minutes for me to find a biome that was 200-ish blocks away from my base. This is why you mark coordinates down. Can't believe I'm actually excited to see acacia. I don't think this has happened before. I've gathered 2 stacks of acacia. Now we should be able to head back. Before we build the actual pumpkin, which I'd like to go over here, I'm gonna build the farms first so we can be sure that the farms will fit inside the pumpkin so I don't have to expand the pumpkin after I finish building the farms because that'd be kind of sad. I only have 19 redstone dust, so it looks like we're going back into the mines. More iron will also be very useful for this. Just blew up a stack of torches that I dropped. That's my fault, though. Oh, great. Now I'm being attacked by a skeleton. I just really want this redstone here. Please. Oh, hey, here's that geode I found. I forgot about it. I'm gonna grab some of this amethyst while I'm here. Definitely not because I'm stalling and scared to go outside, no. Hopefully this is enough redstone and other fun things, so I'm going to head out. Don't want to be in this cave any longer than I absolutely need to be. Hopefully, combined with the stuff I already have, this should be enough redstone. I've made another, let's call it a miscalculation. I need to get quartz and for observers, and I don't have a nether portal. That's not good. Of course, because I can't just build another portal, hop into the nether, and grab the quartz and leave, I'm going to build a giant stump. And inside of this stump will be our portal. I had exactly enough obsidian. No more moving this, I guess. The shell of the stump is all placed. Instead of using the spruce wood, I used cherry wood for the legs of the tree. Hopefully, we should be able to walk through this portal once it's all built, and then have a nice little enchanting room in here, but that requires getting out of the nether alive. We're just gonna add little slabs in various places to hopefully provide a bit more depth. Not on the cherry, though, because that looks hideous. The stump is looking kind of flat on the side, so I'm gonna add these spruce, semicircle things to hopefully fix that issue. Make sure to avoid symmetrical shapes. Nature isn't perfect, so neither should your build. This is okay, but not only is it not as tall as it should be, it's also just identical on both sides. So if we hop back up here, maybe make it this tall and then put that there, and that. Something a little more like that looks a lot better. Oh no, the thing that I didn't want to happen happened. I need to move this 1 block forward. Oh no. Well, time to use some of my diamonds to create, almost all of my diamonds, to create a diamond pickaxe so I can move everything forward a block. This'll take a while. There we go. That's looking a lot nicer. It also gives us a little bit more space on the inside, which is also cool. It's looking pretty good. Is there anything else I can do to stall? Oh, this place needs a roof. It's roofless right now, which is kind of embarrassing for it. Let's fix that. All right, this is pretty cool already, but what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add a little spiral pattern into it. This looks so cool. I'm stuck now though, which is less great. If you thought it was time to go and light the portal and enter the Nether, you'd be wrong. I still have foliage I can add to this. I feel like not having sand is becoming a reoccurring theme in my hardcore videos. You know, it's always good to have sand on hand. That rhymes. Because later you're gonna be like, I wish I had some sandstone right now. And sandstone crafts 4 sand to make 1 sandstone. And you really need a lot of it, because if you want a whole stack of sandstone, you need 4 stacks of sand. So it's always good to have just like a stockpile of sand. And then later, if you want, I don't know, glass, you also have to smelt that down from sand, which it's just a whole lot of sand. And so it's good to have sand. And I'm definitely not using this as an excuse to avoid going to the Nether, because the Nether is scary. I do need it for the mushrooms, for the build that I'm making, because I don't want to go to the Nether. All right, I've run out of ways to procrastinate. I really need to get this portal lit and head into the Nether. All right, well, here goes nothing. No, this is like the worst spawn. All right, I'm gonna play it extremely safe with this. So we're gonna make ourselves a nice little cobble platform away from all of the scary lava and magma. I am so calm right now. I've never been calmer. If you look up in the dictionary, the definition of calm, it's just a picture of me. It's just a picture of me. I am so calm, incredibly calm. Never been calmer in my life. How am I gonna get down there? That's where I want to be. There's another fortress right there. Okay, so other than this awful biome, I'm actually in a pretty good spot because we have my favorite nether biome and another fortress. Okay, so now all we need to do is just collect some of this wonderful quartz, and then we can leave. Oh, I also need some glowstone too. Okay, quartz, glowstone, leave. This is the safest nether biome, so I'd like to stay in here. That's the fortress. That's not what I want. Why am I on fire? Why am I on fire? Oh goodness. I don't know why or how I'm on fire. That was horrifying. I hate this. I hate this place. This place is bad and evil. Bad and evil it may be. I still got my quartz and then left the nether. All right. That could have gone so much worse, but hopefully we have all of the quartz we need. Well, I did end up having enough quartz. What I didn't have was cobblestone, so I had to gather some of that. I did that by expanding the little cave that I live in and adding another exit. I had to go on another mining trip because I ran out of redstone, and the trip was eventful, to say the least. I did find another geode, though, and inside of that geode there was a diamond, so I guess it wasn't all that bad. After an unnecessary amount of work that is mostly self-inflicted, I have gathered everything I should need to create the pumpkin farm. First, I've got to move this tree out of the way, though, because I'd like to build it over in this direction, just a little behind the original pumpkin farm. I'm going to be using a tutorial by Ilmango. You've probably seen it before, but I'm just gonna build it again. While building the collection system, I managed to make a critical mistake that affected the rest of the entire redstone machine. Instead of fixing it while I just made it, I worked around it, which caused more problems later in building. The pumpkin farm works, it just now looks really ugly. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover it in acacia, which doesn't seem like it would help. But hopefully if we make a nice little pumpkin around it, then it will both demonstrate what its use is and then also give us pumpkins and not look awful. To make the pumpkin, we're going to try and make a sort of spherical blob. I built one of these last year in a different video, and hopefully I will have improved. This is where my problems begin. Because my collection system is an extra block wide, that means it's not a square, so first I had to re-square it, and then I was dealing with a 2-block center, which is never fun. I think it looks okay in the end, though. The pumpkin has been pumpkined. It's been producing quite a lot of pumpkins, but I don't have a good entrance into the machine itself. However, I do need a better entrance, so what I think I'm gonna do is build a smaller pumpkin over here. I'm also gonna carve a happy little face in here as well. Hopefully I can just gather up a bit of this clay and we can make some nice stained terracotta. Just gotta pick a few of these guys up so I can get some yellow dye. Using this, I should be able to craft some nice orange terracotta, and I will need to wait for the rest of it to finish smelting, apparently, because that's not gonna be nearly enough. I made a garden while I was waiting for everything to smelt. It's very pretty. It's right outside what's gonna be my bedroom eventually. I still have no idea what to put in half of the rooms in these houses, so that's fine. Now that I have some terracotta, we can get to building some more pumpkins. All right, we've got a little entryway pumpkin here. It doesn't stand out as much as I'd like it to against the acacia because it's so orange. But I'm gonna build another one over here, and hopefully that will look slightly nicer. While we're waiting for everything to smelt, I'm just gonna add a little face to our pumpkin friend here. I think that's good. I think I love him. I think I love him very much. Hello, are you here for my pumpkins? Wow, he happens to have mysteriously disappeared. He gave me some leads and some leather though, so that's nice. All right, I think the pumpkins are done, which is good because we're on day 98 and I think it would be funny to finish this episode on day 100. Now all we've got to do is kill some time before day 100. I'm thinking a little non-functional pumpkin patch would go nice around here, just in front of Gerald. Did I say that we were naming the Gerald, or did I just think that really hard? We're naming Gerald. That's his name. The pumpkin's name is Gerald, according to me right now. Because we've expanded our little pumpkin empire, we should also probably give some help to the sugarcane, because I don't think that this is going to keep up with the supply of the current pumpkin farm situation. All right, day 99. I need to hurry a lot. All right, now that we've got that in, I also want to make a little workstation where we can actually craft the pies. I'll put that inside the pumpkin, I think. I love the look of acacia trees in any biome that isn't savanna. Their leaves are just so pretty. Oh no. That's not supposed to happen. Oh no! We'll just open the corners a little, and then maybe it won't do that as much. It just seems to slow down almost completely when it hits a block, which is a really big problem. This little project done, that officially marks day 100 of this world. I'm really proud that we haven't died for this long. I did not expect to be saying that I'm even anywhere near day 100, but I'm super pleased of the progress we made, and I'm very happy that I'm going to be able to continue in this world. It has taken me an unreasonably long time to find an ocean, but now we can pick up some kelp. This kelp is gonna go in the fish tank, along with the third fish. That's gonna be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!